you're broke, you're poor.
Oh, you know what? That's actually perfect with what you're saying. Don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash.
Is that a threat?
Is it a threat? Dude, this is Monday Night Raw. We are in London, England. I've got my gear on, and I'm standing right here in the middle of the ring. What do you think?
I think you're just saying a bunch of stuff that's true. Here's what I think. I'm done talking. AJ knows it. London, y'all know it. Logan Paul does not fight for free. The fact is, this city cannot afford me. Everyone here is broke. Congratulations. You're broke. Yeah, you're broke. Congrats. You. I bet you spent your entire life savings to get a front row seat for what? Look at you now. Logan Paul's calling you poor.
Do Michael Cole.
How about this, AJ? Call a spade a spade. We know what you want. You want that big money match with Logan Paul. So how about this, buddy? Why don't you set your sights a little higher?
Oh, and Logan tried a cheap shot, and AJ Styles is ready, and AJ takes the fight to Paul. AJ Styles.
Oh, God.
Looking to take out Paul in the Styles Clash, and Logan Paul retreats.
Logan slithering away just in the nick of, oh, wait a second.
And now Logan bounced right off the announce table.
Okay. Little Bulls Club, AJ Styles here. Logan Paul said he doesn't fight for free. I wonder if he gets his ass kicked.
Nice. Oh, AJ Styles, though, he cannot underestimate Logan Paul, because that'll happen to you.
Well, that was the cheapest of shots from this man obsessed with money, and now paying the price is going to be AJ Styles.
Oh, and Logan Paul,
The Pulverizer,
puts AJ Styles out. And you have to wonder, gentlemen, if we will get Logan Paul and AJ Styles in 19 nights at WrestleMania.